Here's a question most people never ask themselves. Why do we finance things that lose value? Not in a judgment way. I mean literally. Why does it feel normal to take out a $600 a month loan for something that's worth less the moment you drive it home? The short answer is because everyone does it. The real answer, it's because somewhere along the way we stopped buying cars and started buying an idea of ourselves. And that difference between the object and the identity costs a lot more than you think. Let's talk about Emily. She's 28, lives just outside Austin, Texas, works in marketing, makes about $65,000 a year. After taxes, health insurance, and her 401k contribution, she takes home around $3,800 a month. Her rent is $1,400. That's pretty average for a one-bedroom in her area. Student loan payment, $320. Car payment, $520. Insurance, phone, utilities, groceries, another $900 or so. That leaves her with about $660 a month. Not terrible, but not comfortable either. Now, Emily drives a 2022 Honda CR-V. Great car, reliable, safe. She financed it at 6.5% interest over 6 years. Total price after interest, just under $36,000. She didn't need the CR-V. There were solid used sedans for $18,000. But the CR-V felt right. It felt like the kind of car someone with her job should drive. It had the backup camera, the lane assist, the Apple CarPlay. It looked new. It looked like she was doing okay. And here's the thing, she is doing okay, but she's also stuck. Let's do the math. Emily's paying $520 a month for 72 months. Over 6 years, that's $37,440 total once you include interest. If she had bought that $18,000 used car instead and paid cash or financed it over 3 years, she'd have saved about $19,000. $19,000. Now, let's say Emily took that $520 difference every month and invested it. Not aggressively, just a basic index fund averaging 7% a year. After 6 years, she'd have about $48,000. Not $19,000, $48,000. That's the down payment on a house. That's a year of freedom if she wanted to switch careers. That's retire 3 years earlier money. But here's what makes this tricky. Emily doesn't feel like she made a bad decision. Because, culturally, financially, socially, she did what she was supposed to do. She got a loan she could afford. She didn't go crazy. She bought a reasonable car. And that's exactly the problem. The system isn't designed to make you fail. It's designed to make you comfortable enough that you never notice you're stuck. So why do we do this? Because a car isn't just transportation, it's a signal. It says, I'm responsible, I'm stable, I'm someone worth trusting. When you pull up to a client meeting, a family gathering, a date, you're not just arriving, you're being read. And we know that, we feel it. This is called identity-based spending. You're not buying the thing, you're buying the feeling of being the kind of person who owns that thing. And the trap is, it works. For about 6 months. Then it's just your car. You stop noticing it. It becomes background. But the payment, that stays loud every single month. The identity you bought depreciates faster than the car does. Meanwhile, there's another group of people. They're driving 8-year-old Camrys, saving the difference, investing quietly. They're not flashy. In fact, you probably wouldn't even notice them. But in 10 years, they're buying rental properties, starting businesses, retiring early. Not because they were smarter, because they separated their self-worth from their monthly payments. Here's how people who understand money actually think. They ask one question before every big purchase. Does this move me forward, or does it just look like I'm moving forward? They don't avoid nice things. They just refuse to finance an image. They know that real wealth is invisible. It's in the brokerage account, not in the driveway. They understand that confidence doesn't come from what you own. It comes from what you don't owe. Emily could have that too. Not by punishing herself, not by driving a beater she hates, just by choosing function over signal, just by asking, what does this actually cost me in time? Because $520 a month isn't just money, it's 10 hours of work every single month. That's the trade. Car payments aren't the enemy. But spending money to feel like someone you're not, that's expensive. The good news is you already are that person. You don't need the loan to prove it. If this shifted something for you, hit subscribe. More like this coming. See you in the next one.